Good morning, guys. Let's notify others that we are live. Kindly drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Let's notify others that we are live. All right, guys, drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. If you can see my screen, drop a one in the chat. Let's dive right into today's market analysis. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me, and if you can see my screen, drop a one in the chat. Okay, good, good, good. All right, let's dive right into today's market analysis. All right. Without taking much of our time. All right. All right. All right. So minutes. Okay, guys, let's dive right into today's market analysis. And good morning, everyone, and welcome to 2 Billion Forex Academy. If you're new here, my name is Timothy, aka 2 Billion, and this is our weekly live market analysis and trading session where we break down the Forex market step by step in a very practical and well structured way. So we hold this session every Monday and Wednesday by 9:00 a.m. West African time, and our primary focus is XAUUSD, GBPUSD, and BTCUSD, followed by other Forex pairs you request in the chat. The goal of this session is to shape and sharpen your understanding of the smart money concepts, which include order blocks, breaker blocks, market structure, inducement, liquidity zones, and price action. How you can properly read market structure, identify key order block zones, as well as breaker block zones and liquidity area, and most importantly, how you can apply this concept effectively in real market conditions. Okay, so whether you're a newbie trader or you're an intermediate trader or you're a pro trader, stay with me because everything we do here follows a clear top-down analysis process. Okay, so let's dive right into today's market analysis. I'm going to begin my analysis with XAUUSD, which is gold. Okay. Um, please drop a one in the chat if you can see my screen. Drop a one in the chat if you can see my screen. Okay. All right. Let's head to gold.
This boy is going. He's going.
Guys, a minute. All right, guys, apologies. So let's continue. Um, all right, so let's begin our top-down analysis process from the daily time frame. Okay, and okay, so in our last session on Monday, we're able to, mark out our what's it called, our point of interest on the daily time frame, as well as our external liquidity. Okay, which is this, and also we're able to establish our directional bias to be bullish. Okay, and so we're going to continue from there. If you missed the last session, the video is on YouTube. You can revisit the video for a proper understanding. Okay, and so this is what we have on the daily time frame. Okay, now let's drill down to the 4H time frame. So on the 4H time frame, if you remember in our last session, we were able to mark out this point of interest. Okay, and that's the 4H breaker block. And if you look at this, okay, if you look at this on the 4H time frame, we got this market shift right here, and we got this break of structure. Okay, so let's move straight. We got this break of structure right here as well, and price has already tapped into the other block right here, and gives this bullish movement to this 4H breaker block, right? And as you can see, price is currently reacting at the 4H breaker block right here. Okay, so but because we are bullish on gold, I'm not going to be taking, you know, I'm not going to be taking the sell. Okay, because there's a high probability that price might take us out. Okay, because gold is already showing a potential bullish trend. Okay, so we are bullish, directional bias wise. So let's, even if you're going to take a sell, we are going to be very, very conservative with our take profits. Okay, we're going to be very conservative with our take profits. So we have this point of interest right here. Now let's drill down to the 1H time frame and with the 1H price action. Okay, to join this bullish move right here. Okay, and before we do that, if you look at this, we got this break of structure on the 4H time frame right here, and this is our 4H point of interest, which is this what's it called, order block zone right here. And if you look at it closely, you would notice that price has already tapped into the 4H order block and it's currently dishing this bullish move into our 4H breaker block right here. Now let's drill down to the 1H time frame to analyze the price action within this range. Okay, so we could potentially join this bullish movement. Okay, again, these are 4H POI. Take note of that. We're able to establish this in our last video, in our last session. So if you missed that video, it's just Monday we had that session. You can go back to the video and you know properly understand this POI. I'm drilling down to the 1H time frame for a continuation pattern. Okay, so if you look at this price action properly, okay, on the 1H, let's look at this. So we got this break of structure right here. If you drill down to 30 minutes, the structure is even more clear on the 30-minute time frame. Let's see. Okay. Sometimes if the structure is not very clear on 1H, of course, you can drill down to 30 minutes to have a proper, view or clearer view of the market structure. Okay. So we have a break of structure right here. And we also have a break of structure right here, viewers. And okay, so let's just move quickly to the most recent price action. Right, let's head back to our 1H time frame, to the 1H time frame. Okay, so we had this break of structure right here as well on the 1H time frame. And we have this break of structure right here. Okay, now, so I would want to focus on this. I would want to focus on this break of structure right here, which is the most recent break of structure. Although we got another break of structure right here, but as you can see, there was a rejection and the price has actually, you know, invalidated the origin that led to that break of structure, which is this other block right here. Okay, so this is the most valid break of structure that I would pay attention to in order for me to potentially join this bullish move. Okay, now we have this break of structure. Let's apply our continuation concept. Okay, we have the break of structure right here, and this is our inducement. This is our inducement right here. Okay, we got this IDM right here. Okay, so we have this. So we have this and we have this. All right, perfect. So this is this is my point of interest. This other block right here. Okay, we'll wait patiently for price to tap into this other block, then we'll take our trade accordingly. So this is where we're going to be taking our buy position on gold. Our SR will be right below this low. Okay. Our TP, of course, will be right here. Okay. Now, the reason I'm a little bit conservative on my TP is because we got a price is reacting, it's currently reacting on the 4H breaker block zone. Okay. So that's why I'm not being too, not being too, what's it called, too aggressive with my take profits or too ambitious with my take profits. Otherwise, we could target this high, right? Target this high. But again, it's possible that price might, we might experience something like this. After price take out this, price might potentially react at this, you know, this what's it called? This other block, this one each other blocks on here, and the depth to which price might, retrace. I don't know. Hence, I'm trying to keep my take profit right at this last swing high. Okay, so let's work with that. Let's work with that. Excuse me. All right, so and that is the 1:4.18 risk to reward ratio. Let's drill down to the 30-minute time frame to look for possible refinement of our SL. You see right here, we are good. And that gives us a 1:5.1 risk reward ratio. Now TP is right here. Okay, so we're going to wait for price patiently at this zone to join this bullish move. All right, so if you are not on, I'll drop this coordinates on the free signal Telegram channel. Okay, and as soon as price get there, we'll take our trade without hesitation. All right, so that is that with XAUUSD. Now let's move to GBPUSD. 1 minute, guys. All right, so heading to GBPUSD. Okay, so again in our last session, we were able to establish our directional bias to be bullish on GBPUSD. As you can see, and we're also able to identify our external liquidity. You know, there's a buy side external liquidity, and this is our sell side external liquidity. Okay, as well as you know, we marked out this point of interest. Unfortunately, price didn't get to that point of interest. If you look at it on the 1H time frame, you know, we anticipated that price would, you know, tap into our point of interest and give us a reversal concept. Then we take our trade accordingly. But price kept on pushing to the upside and didn't come to us. No issues, of course. If price does not come to you, you wait patiently and, you know, analyze the new price action and mark out the new point of interest. And that is what we are going to be doing today. Okay, so let's start on the daily time frame. As earlier said, we have our external liquidity right here. There's a buy side liquidity, and there's a buy side liquidity, and there's a sell side liquidity. So we got our last break of structure to the downside, and you know, let's drill down to the 4H time frame for a clearer price action. Okay, so on the 4H time frame, we got this market structure shift right here. Okay, you know, which of course is an indication of a potential, you know, bullish run, right? And we got this break of structure right here, and we marked out our point of interest, or 4H point of interest here, which is our breaker block. And although price didn't get to the breaker block, that's good, no issues. And if you remember in our last session, I made mention of this high liquidity, high external liquidity price level. Okay. And if you think institutional, of course, price moves from liquidity to liquidity. So I anticipated a massive and bullish move to this external liquidity and a potential continuation. And that is exactly what price, you know, is doing. Okay, so this is it. Let's look at for a new point of interest on the 4H time frame since price didn't come to us right here. So for this, we got a break of structure right here. So let me just take out this external liquidity since price has taken this out. So another liquidity we are looking at is this right here, which price has actually swept available liquidity right beyond this level, as you can see. Price has swept available liquidity. So this is what we are looking at in terms of external liquidity. The price is going to take out. Okay, again, thinking institutional, price move from liquidity to liquidity, and that is how, you know, the institutions, you know, operate. So if you're trading SMC, you have to think institutional, not retail. All right, so we have this, and we have this, and Okay, guys. All right. So this is what we're looking at in terms of external liquidity. We don't anticipate the price would come all the way here to sweep the liquidity available beyond this swing high. All right. So let's look at our point of interest on the 4H time frame, and we got a break of structure right here. We got a break of structure right here. Okay. We got a break of structure right here, and so we got a break of structure, and this is okay because there's our inducement. This is our inducement, and this becomes our point of interest. All right, so this is our point of interest, our 4H point of interest. Now let's drill down to the 1H time frame to read the price action on the 1H time frame. Okay. Okay, so this is our 4H point of interest. Okay, let me take this guy out since price didn't get there. All right. So on the 4H time frame, let's read the price action. Okay, let's look at the market structure on the 4H time frame. Okay, so we have this break of structure right here. We have the break of structure. We have this break of structure right here. This. Okay, I think we got another break of structure right here on the 4H time frame. Yeah, we got this break of structure right here on the 4H time frame. What is the most recent? So that would be my most recent POI. Instead of working with this, I would rather work with the most recent POI. So we have that, and this becomes my POI. So this becomes my 4H POI. This. Okay, so this becomes my 4H POI. Right here. All right, so that's my 4H POI. Okay, so I think yeah, that is cool. So let's drill down to the 1H time frame to read the 1H price action. So I have this break of structure right here, this break of structure right here. And as you can see, price has already tapped into the order block. Yeah, price has tapped into this order block and gave this massive bullish move. As well as our inducement right here. Excuse me. Is our inducement. Okay, as our inducement, and this is our order block, which price has tapped into and gave this massive bullish move. So let's look for this has already been mitigated. Let's take it out. Okay, let's look for other structures. Minute, guys. Okay. All right. So let's continue. All right. Great. 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 Let's continue. So we have this BOS. Now we have this break of structure right here. We have this break of structure. And again, here's our inducement. Price. Here's our inducement. This. Okay. Now we have this order block right here, which price did not mitigate. So this is a potential point of this is a point of interest. This is one of our point of interest. Okay, because price is here to mitigate this order block. So we are going to extend it right here and anticipate the price would get into the order block or tap into the order block, then take our trade as well accordingly. Okay, so we also got another break of structure right here. So we got this break of structure right here. Let's please 1 minute. I want to see. Sorry, GBPUSD. Okay, so this is it. So this is it. Okay, so we got our inducement right here. Okay, price didn't tap into this other block, so we'd expect price to tap into this other block zone right here. Okay, so we can bring this right here because price did not tap our order block zone. So this becomes the inducement. This becomes the inducement. Okay. All right. So, and what we would expect price to do, all we'll do rather is to wait patiently for price to come to us. Then we'll take our trade. So this is where we're expecting GBP USD for a buy position. Okay. And our TP will be at this high right here. All right, and that's a 1:10.29 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so let's wait patiently for this. Okay, so this is my bias on GBPUSD. I'll share the coordinates on the free signal telegram channel. Okay, if you're not on the free signal telegram channel, do well to join the free signal telegram channel so you can always, get my signals, high probability signals, right, with massive IRRs. Okay, so please, before we head to BTCUSD, guys, give me just a minute. I'll be right back. Thank you. All right, guys, so let's continue real quick. Now let's head to BTCUSD, which is the last pair we'll be analyzing for today. BTCUSD. Again, we've analyzed gold. This is our buy what's it called position. We're waiting for price to tap into our order block so we can take our trade accordingly. And for GBPUSD, of course, this is it as well. Now let's head to BTCUSD. Okay, let's look at what you know. Let's look at the price action in BTC. All right, so on BTC, in our last session, we are able to establish our directional bias as well to be bearish. Although, as mentioned, there's a strong bullish potential on BTC. Okay, but if the bullish run, did not happen as anticipated, then we would expect BTC to get to this what's it called? We expect BTC to get to this price level, which is right at this low right here. That's we expect BTC to get right here. Okay, then at this base, we should expect the bullish run to resume or to start or to commence. Okay, and, and this time around is going to be really massive. We'll be looking at an all-time high, that is way higher than what you've ever seen in history. Okay, so that is that on that. All right, so we've been able to establish our directional bias on BTC to be bearish. Okay, and as mentioned in our last session, if you're taking a sell on BTC at this time, you should be conservative because I'm anticipating a bullish run on BTC as earlier mentioned. Okay, and with that out of the way, in our last session, we'll be able to identify this POI, We're also able to mark out our external liquidity right here, which is the sell side liquidity, and we have our buy side liquidity right here. Okay, and let's drill down to the 4H time frame. Let's drill down to the 4H time frame. Okay, so on the 4H, let's look at our POI. So if you look at BTC is currently reacting at this what's it called, this 4H breaker block. Okay, but again, I don't pay attention to POIs that has been mitigated. Okay, if you look at this POI has been mitigated and it has already delivered price, to this level. If you look at it, although it didn't take price all the way to this level, okay, and that is why it might still hold, okay, because, but again, I don't pay attention to POIs that has been mitigated. Okay, so very skeptical about this POI still holding. Okay, so the POI I would want to sell gold at is this order block right here, this zone right here. That is my 4H POI. Okay, that I would be interested to sell BTCUSD. Okay, right here. Okay, that's my POI. So for this, and again, considering the fact that you know BTC seems to be resuming its bullish run, okay, or it's showing some sort of bullish potential, okay, I will be looking at a potential, buy opportunity while keeping my sell trades if I'm going to take any very very conservative. Okay, now for this, I'll be looking at this POI right here. Okay, this would be my bullish POI. Sorry, this would be my bullish point of interest, which price has actually tapped into. Which price has actually tapped into. That is fantastic. So what we want to do is, so this is my bullish POI. That's my breaker block, bullish breaker block. Okay, so what we want to do, since price has already tapped into our POI, is to patiently, let's drill down to the 1H time frame, okay, and observe price action at the POI. Okay, now going to be very very patient right here. Yes, we got price tapped into our POI, and what I want to see before I would consider buying BTC is this pattern or this price action. Okay, something like this, you know, this. Okay, I want to see this. Then I'll be taking my buy right here. Okay, I'm taking my buy right here. Then my TP will be at this price level. Okay, so let's wait for this price action before we consider buying BTC. All right, so this is what I'll be looking at. Okay, so not until I have this, I'm not going to buy BTC just yet. Okay, I'm not going to buy BTC just yet. If this was, a fresh, tap into this POI, then I would potentially, be selling BTC to this, down to this, what's it called, price level, this order block right here. Okay, or probably right here. Okay, but then, as earlier mentioned, price has already tapped into this POI and has delivered price, to a significant, price level. See, this is it. Price already tapped into the POI and has delivered price all the way to this, price level, which is very significant. So I am not going to be selling this POI. I would rather wait for this pattern to buy BTC. Okay, not until I have this pattern, I'm not doing nothing on BTC. Okay, that is that, guys. I'm going to drop all of this on the Free Signal Telegram channel. If you have any concern regarding this analysis or you have questions, please kindly drop them in the comment section. I'll do well to go through the comment section and attend to all questions accordingly. Okay, so please, guys, I think that wraps it up for today. Today's key lesson, as always, is your directional bias. First thing first, and then your market structure. Then you identify your key order block zones, of course, using your inducement and liquidity. Okay, and lastly, your entries. Okay, guys, if this session has added value to you, don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our live session. We'll be back again on Monday at 9:00 a.m. West African time. Until then, stay active on the Free Signal Telegram channel, trade smart, and protect your capital. I'll see you guys in the next session. Do have a nice day. Peace.